Hey, what is up, guys? Blade Works here, and we are back today for some more Crash Landing. As you can see, the base is all ready and ready to go. We're rearing and ready to go. It's nice to see you guys. It's actually been quite a while since we actually played Crash Landing last, so it's kind of nice to get back on. And we're at that point in the game, guys. We're getting ready to go to the first city, so I've actually been getting ready and set for that. Looks like we're actually going to take those out. Check our mob drops every once in a while and clear them out. And as you can probably tell, I've actually added a little bit more storage. So that makes things a little bit easier. So let's get ready. I've actually done a lot to get ready. That's already been setting up, and I've got my water and food situation figured out, and kind of everything's going good. So let's actually start getting ready. So I decided I needed more ammo for my needle gun if I was going to go to the city. So I decided to start making more needle gun cartridges. This is the recipe for them. And I have all these crafting tables set up. That way, if I want to have some recipes set up for to get ready for a video, that I can just kind of put them in here and then just make them really quick. So there we go. Now we have 17 rounds, which would be nice. The next thing I'm actually going to make is a bunch more camel packs to take with us. I actually smelted up all my zombie flesh into leather. And then another thing you're going to want is a golden bag of holding from extra utilities, as you can see over here. So I managed to clear that. And that's made with a golden block, 3 gold ingots, a chest, and wool. It's a little bit expensive, but if you've had your sifters running for the majority of the game, then you should be fine. Oh yeah, I fixed this over here by the way too. So apparently you can only put cobblestone into the crucibles from the top, not the sides. So I switched it so I'm pumping the lava out from the side and then pumping items in. And then we also got quite a few leaves now in here making water. And actually, let's actually clear this out. So now that we have a pretty good source of obsidian generation, we can actually upgrade our tools a little bit and take all this with us to repair our tools too. Because I actually have quite a lot of lava and it just keeps making it. And obsidian is the equivalent to diamond when it comes to mining power, at the very least, which means we don't have to worry about making iron tools or anything, and it's a lot cheaper to get obsidian. And that's see, it just pumps it in, and it's way easy. And we just got 39 from that. Now we just kind of refill these to get ready. And I actually need to make some more bottles later because I don't really have very much or very many. So we got one filled up and then one almost filled up. After we get all these filled up, we'll go and look at what we need to make next. I believe there's actually one or two more things we're going to want to take with us that I've been getting ready to go. Let's see. Yeah, that should be enough water. So, I don't know if you actually need this many camel packs. Well, it should make it a little bit easier to carry stuff around. For extra. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. One sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. That was Ty. He was asking me a question about something. So let's see. The next thing we really need to do, or actually have set up, is we actually have all the food ready. So strong boxes keep the items you put in them. So I can have all that ready already. And also now that we have a lot of obsidian, we can actually go and change or replace the parts in our tools. So that's what we're going to do real fast to make sure they're all as good as they can be before we go. I don't really plan on making armor because it takes so much out of you when it comes to like heat, and you heat up really fast. So let's repair all these. I have like no shortage of bone ever, so I don't really need to worry about any of that. And I don't believe those are the only tools that we really need is shovel, pick, and this. Awesome. So what you can do is if your item is fully repaired and you have another part that would work, say obsidian pickaxe head, you can change it out and switch it the material that's made out of. But kind of the thing about that is the reason you want to do that instead of making a whole new one is you keep your experience. So we can fix that. Let's grab the other parts we're going to need. Oopsie. So let's grab a pan and a shovel. I don't believe we need to make more sticks or tool rods because I might actually change these out for bone tool rods later. I think that's probably a good idea. So let's change this because it goes from the experienced expert. The experience actually, oh, it's harder to level up with this when it's something higher. So I guess it's probably good to level up otherwise. And then durability. Okay. So apparently the durability is actually lower if I did this. And the mining speed is, oh, mining speed is way faster though. Okay, that's worth it. And then let's set our last tool up. Oh, wrong way. Okay, and does this actually increase the damage at all? No, not by the looks of it. Oh, yeah, let's actually not. Whatever. We actually made the part, so we might as well. And then I actually gonna see if it's actually better to use bone tool rods. I actually haven't tried it or kind of worried about it at all. So let's see. Let's grab two of them and see what they can do. So with bone tool rods instead, it's doesn't really seem much different. Yeah, looks like it's the same, I believe. Mining speed, durability. Yeah, it's the same. I kind of like the look of that, so let's do that just for the fun. And it's nighttime outside. Let's sleep real fast. I'm actually gonna pause it here and sleep and then do something real fast, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, and we are back. So there's another crafting recipe I thought of that I needed to do, and that one would be for, oopsie, the glider. So if I remember correctly, the glider is kind of one of the better flying tools that you can use in the game, which means you can fly up on our jetpack and then hit our glider and just kind of soar all the way to the city, which is somewhere that way, I believe, for the first city. So I believe that should be all we really need to get ready to go. And then we got our strong boxes here. So, and then I actually, what about sleeping bag? Because I believe they have these in this game. Wool and carpet. Okay, yeah, I think we can do that. So, a lot of people actually take beds over with them to the city, which is a pretty good idea. That way you can sleep. But, there you go. But if you have a sleeping bag, you don't need to because even if you do sleep, your respawn point stays the same, which is your sync core. So either way, you're still going to be back here after you die. Okay, that should be everything we really need. Let's just take everything out of the strong box. Actually, what do we not need that we can put in the strong box? So most of this I actually want to keep with me. So we'll put our food besides the one we're going to be eating. We want this out on our bar. And then that and that we can put in there. And needle gun ammo, let's put some of that in there. That we don't need, that we don't need. And we can put all those, because those we kind of want to keep with us. So let's just kind of finish out here. Let's refill our jetpack one more time, then grab our tanks, and we will head over to the city. Because my original jetpack's on, or Original camel packs are almost out. Did I refill that? Yeah, I did. Whoops. And then we'll just toss that in here and we'll come back and get it later. And we'll toss this back in here. We're going to take this with us. Actually, was that full yet? No, it wasn't. Let's let that fill up real quick. And then after that's done refilling up, we can go head over to the first city where we need for the first exploration quest, which tells you to go find the city and get stuff for the Tinker's Construct Forge for ore doubling, and then I believe we can also get some tools and a helmet there that I saw someone else get. My friend Ty has this helmet from Pneumaticraft that lets him kind of do whatever he wants and kind of see everything and check chests. So I believe we should only need to be able to refill our things twice because we have so many with us. Anyway, so we wouldn't need water. We got a decent amount of storage with us. This water right here is actually turning all our cobble into moss stone, which means I can enchant these to I can enchant them so they heal themselves or repair themselves. And let's actually go up and grab our chests real fast. Don't believe we need that. We'll stick these in our bag of holding for now too. And then that should be filling up. In 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So that means we should be ready to go now. We can set up kind of a little bit of makeshift base when we get there. And I'm actually gonna take a stack of, or let's take 2 stacks of blocks. And we'll use these to build a little hut when we get over there and use it to block stuff when we're fighting mobs. Okay. So we should be able to get over there relatively easily now. Have this on hover mode, awesome. And there's the road. Okay, so let's see. When you shift, you can get there pretty fast. Hopefully my game actually doesn't lag too much from the chunk loading. Whoa. That is not very close. What is this road actually made out of anyway? Ooh, there's the city. It's actually not as far as I thought it would be. Okay, let's switch out for our water pack now. And we shouldn't really... Actually, we can use that if we fall or something. Whoa. I wonder if there's actually any use for that we could use it for. Okay, let's set up everything on our bar the way we need it. So I believe all of these have lots of spawners and such in them, so we kind of got to be careful. I'm actually going to hit up some of the ones on the side, and we'll look for what's supposed to be the forge building. Like that one, that's the one we need to go get. Okay, so every one of these buildings have spawners like that, and if you got to break them really, really fast, see what they got. Looks like we got more rounds. I don't think there's another chest in here. I don't think there's any use for these bibliocraft desks, so really I can actually have an inventory. That's interesting. And I'm actually going to take some of this glass with me too, because the glass is a pain in the butt to get. And if we get enough of it, we can use it for other things we need. So let's see if we can walk over to the forge building. I'm actually going to use my jetpack to get over there. Because the city shouldn't be too dangerous as long as we don't let mobs spawn and such. Ooh, that's annoying. Break the spawner. Okay, cool. So looks like we got some pneumatic wrench. That's probably for pneumatic craft. And then plant seeds. I'm guessing we'll need those later, so let's grab them. some iron, and it is going nighttime, so let's take a nap. Because I don't want to be outside at all when when I'm in the city. Yeah, it's going nighttime. Let's just grab more glass while we're waiting for it to let us sleep. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit nervous. I heard that this is kind of where everyone freaks out and dies a whole bunch in this mod pack a lot, so hopefully we'll do okay. Let's just heal up real fast, or fix our food, I guess. And if I remember correctly, there's usually a... There you go, spawner. Oh, shoot. What? Okay, looks like I actually did die. I'll be right back after I head myself back over there and relog. See you in a sec. Hey guys, we're back after a little bit of getting my stuff back. I don't believe we lost anything. So I'm just kind of up here sorting everything to make sure I have everything, and getting ready to go back down and actually get what we came for. So yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about in the city. I've never been very good at these, like, raiding type things. That's kind of a Ty's thing. So when it actually comes to me doing it, I'm really, really bad at it. So we'll go back down in a second. Take another run. Hopefully I won't do as bad this time. Let's just kind of resort everything. Food. That's actually... No, we don't need food right now. Okay, so let's put what we don't need in here just to make sure we keep everything like clean as possible. And then, awesome. Okay, so that should be pretty good. And I don't believe there's anything down here this time. So, awesome. I wasn't able to kind of see what exactly happened there. Oh, shoot. Freaking heck. Guy, please. Okay. So I think blocks was a good idea. I'm actually gonna start blocking stuff off. Like, so people can't get in when I'm over here in these buildings. So we do need to make a little bit of a home base sometime soon. That way we can have somewhere to put all our goodies after we get them. What I really need to look for is I need to look for a forge building would be great. If I could find one of those. But these buildings are supposed to have some really, really good stuff in them. There we go. That's the pneumatic helmet I was talking about. That you can find in different places. And lag, please. Okay. So let's just grab what we can. And these are pneumatic craft stuff too, or pneumatic craft stuff. Actually, can I break that? Or do you break these faster with the wrench? No, you don't. Okay. Just wanted to check. Let's put everything we got back in there that we're not using. And we just kind of want to keep everything sorted so we can gather as much stuff as we can before we have to head back over to the base. And these are useful for, I believe, writing the cards that we get. Or, I don't know how to explain it. I've seen someone use the little machines we get from here before. I've just never used them myself. So, it'll be a little bit of a learning experience for me, that's for sure. Let's see, anything else for us to get? Nothing in the chest. Nothing really right there. Okay, so that's all for this area, I believe. Let's head over to the next one. So, ooh, that's the forge building. Hello. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful about this one. I don't know where the spawners are, so there it is. Okay, let's just kind of stay in the air for a sec and just kind of go around and break spawners as we can. And then we'll come back and grab this in a second. Is there an upstairs to here? Yes, there is, which means there's a spawner. Gosh dang it. And let's see if we can break that from over there. Okay. So we got that done without dying. Looks like we got a Luminite axe head. I kind of like these for sorting stuff, so let's grab that. And some more glass, because it seems like right here is pretty safe. And we can use these for some other recipes for stuff I don't want to put the work in to get. Okay, cool. Let's toss in everything else we've gotten again. Just try to keep everything sorted as much as possible. Looks like there's always guys kind of running around. Okay, let's see if we can drop down here. Ooh, that's scary. Let's kind of run around and see if there's any places that they can get in. Try to close them off. Oh shoot, I didn't notice that. Okay, so these buildings actually have a lot of spawners in them, geez. So let's make sure we're all secure in here before we try to get any stuff. Okay, I think we should be pretty safe to raid this place now. Okay, so I think we're good, and it looks like we need to charge our jetpack too. So that's when I told you guys to try to save your what do you call them? Energy capacitors. It's for this reason, basically. Because when you actually get over here, you really need them to charge your jetpack. Because when you let's see, shift click, and then if you hold something, you can see it recharges it. And these really don't or these jetpacks don't last for very long, so you kind of have to. I believe we should be safe. So I'm actually gonna try to gather stuff up here. If I make sure there's no way in heck that anyone's going to be getting in here without me knowing. And I don't, these are for something else I haven't used before, so. Cool, let's gather them up. And that's a lot of glass too. Okay, awesome. So the only really reason I came here was to get the, well, this stuff was basically the only reason I came. So we actually might head back just after this. I might take a look at a few more buildings or real quick after this, but we accomplished the original goal of coming here, which is to get the forge. And it looks like that has all the parts too for a full one. Because did that have the control? Oh, hello. Where did I get shot from? Okay, let's see. Let's make sure I got the controller, because that's the one I need. Yep. Because the rest of these aren't that hard to make, but the controller is a bit of a pain to get. So. Smooth black. Oh, okay, I'm getting hit from over here. If I don't think any of them have a bow, that's what's confusing me. Let's see, scorched bricks, another Luminite axe head. Jeez. Who's the guy with the great shot? What the heck? Okay. So now we should be able to double and triple our ores using these. Actually, might have to look up how to do the Steelworks one. I haven't done that one before because I've never had any need for it. But it looks like we should have gotten everything we really need from that. Let's just grab the rest of the Steelwork stuff. Still don't know where we're getting shot at from. And then we'll charge our jetpack and then probably just run on back over to Run back over home. Yeah, we have all the pieces. Awesome. So let's toss these in the bag and head over. And it looks like actually wasn't planning on getting the Steelworks stuff, but if it's here, why not, right? And okay, cool. And I'm actually gonna finish charging my jetpack real quick before we head off. I'll just skip that one sec. Okay, so jetpack is filled up about half the way. That should be more than enough. Okay. So we'll go and we'll sleep away this last night. And then we will head back to the base. And I kind of want to collect more of this glass, but we got a decent amount, at least for the crafting recipes we need it for. Zombie pigmen, they're like the scariest thing in the world, by the way, in this game. Okay, looks like we ran out one of our camel packs. We might come over here next episode too and see if we can find more, but kind of would prefer to do that stuff off camera because when you saw when I died, that was like my game kind of lagged for a second, and then there's like 6 creepers in the room. I was a little bit confused by that, so sleep, sleep. Isn't it dark enough to sleep? Or nighttime, late enough to sleep? I should never end up really using our food too much either. But now that we have this, that means we can kind of get into other stuff like, you know, machines and stuff like that will be a lot easier. It's probably because there's mobs nearby. That actually might be it. Okay, let's enable the jetpack and fly on out. What the heck? Okay, those guys have ridiculous aim. We'll just... Okay, I think I just... Okay, that's interesting. I fell through the building there when I did that. Okay, let's get out the jetpack, and we actually might take a look real fast at the tops of some of these buildings and see if they have anything. Do some iron, beef jerky. Or if there's any other like smeltery buildings anywhere close to here, I'll go after those. But I don't want to stick around too long. Let's see, I believe these ones have these, or have spawners under here, under these, somewhere. Or I thought they did anyway. There it is. Spawners aren't really all that scary, so we'll actually grab the bugs. We can use those later for some stuff maybe. I don't see any more chests. We'll just find a high point over here on this building. We actually might clean out this one and then use it for a base. Okay, and let's kill this guy. Awesome. Energy's running low again. Okay, so let's actually just fly up on top of here and try to make our way back over to our base. Okay. So I think we actually got a decent amount of stuff off that, which is good. Looks like we're getting some chunk error right here. Gaps in the world. Okay, there we go.